確かに言われてみればしたいね。
全力で割れたら開運だったよ。全力で。
入った？
入ったけど散らばった。
割れてもいいんやろでも。
割れてめっちゃ奥に行っちゃった。すごいね、楽しい。
Drops to the floor. They said it would get easier, but I don't know who for. Days move fast and now I swear I can feel them slip away. But some things last forever, the love that never fades. Kept every word you said, and you stayed true to me. You lean into the great beyond. There's more love yet to make. 'Cause some things last forever, the love that never fades. Slowly as his mind lost more every day. Quietly she walked beside and turned it in her way. Now the bed built you to his cold, but her memories have stayed. Because some things last forever, the love that never fades. Dishes and tears, I'm standing here. I know it sounds cliche. A blanket of this history covers me today. In between the bliss and underneath the ache.
Tears misting in her emerald eyes, as everyone was standing idly by, trying not to watch or intervene, as tears were streaming down her face, down her face. Try to let it go. Try to let it fall, to let it pass, to let it go. She held in her hand a ribbon of silk, so lightly that it would be caught in a breeze. She whispered words not meant to be heard. She started to shiver, though she didn't freeze. Try to let it go. Try to let it fall, to let it pass, to let it go. Try to let it go. Try to let it fall, to let it pass, to let it go.
難しいよ。
はい、それいただきます。はい、どうぞ。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。
めっちゃもちもち。
美味しい？
うん。
go.